Welcome to 9.2. I'm actually going to do the first two of these problems. Hopefully you've tried these. You're not here just taking notes again. Let's be serious about this. You're an honors student, so it's time to buck up and get after it. But hopefully you're checking these. If not, stop along the way. However, I'm going to talk about 53 and 54 when we get back together. If we don't get back together, then I'll make an additional video for those at some point. 54 in particular is really good demonstration, can kind of show what's going on with 54. But if you're curious on 54 and you just, if you want to be able to do it, and of course you don't have a solution for it, the bottom line is for this problem, we want to know what C equals, and C is going to be the distance to our foci once we figure out the equation of this semi-ellipse, or think of it as the whole ellipse, and C is going to be some location out here to the right, out here to the left. But really there's a good visual that explains why these tacks in this problem would be placed at C. But there's a lot more going on right there. So anyway, I'm going to go through problems 1 and 2. If you're great at this stuff, you probably aren't here looking at this anyway, but if you are, some of the stuff you could try to do it without showing a graph, but that doesn't work so well for me. I'm not the best abstract mathematician. I like seeing things. So find an equation of the ellipse with the given characteristics. We got vertices to the right and left 5. So let's see, I'll just go 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Now for these, we know that the equation is going to be x minus h squared on a squared or b squared plus y minus k squared on a squared or b squared equals 1. There's really 5 things that we need to know. We need to know h, we need to know k, we need to know the center. We need to know a, half the length of the major axis. We need to know b, half the length of the minor axis. And we need to know, is it wide or is it narrow? Is it tall and narrow, or is it short and wide? And when they give us the vertices, they give us h, they give us k. H and k are 0. Our center is 0, 0. When they give us the vertices, the midpoint of those vertices is hk. They've got the center at 0, 0. So that's wonderful. They also tell us that they also give us the major axis length is 5. And we know that this is an x-dominant ellipse. It's wider than it is tall because those are the vertices. They're on the major axis. So they've given us h, they've given us k, they've given us a, and they tell us that a goes under here. Just from getting the vertices, I know this. We have x minus 0 squared on plus y minus 0 squared on. A is 5 and it's underneath x. 25 equals 1. All I need is b. But the important thing I'm trying to tell you is they give you 4 of the 5 things we need right there. We just need b, and we haven't taken a look at this. Well, the eccentricity is 3/5, but that is c to a. Therefore, c to a must be in ratio 3/5. Or let's try that again. C on 5 must be in ratio 3 to 5. So we find out that c equals 3. Not my favorite. What I'd rather have is b. But a squared equals b squared plus c squared. B squared is 16. B is 4 if you care, but we really don't care. We're looking for equation. We want to know what b squared is. And there we have it. And guys, 51 is just like 49. I'm going to do it for you, I promise. However, I'm going to do it here for almost immediately for me, but hopefully for you, you're going to do 51 on your own. It's similar. There's a little bit more going on with it because they give us foci instead of vertices. Give it a try. Okay, welcome back. We've got foci to the right one up a little bit and to the right one up a lot. So you got something like this. Foci, I'll just put it here and here. Here's our foci. This is 13. I'm not trying to do any real scaling here. This is just to show this is at 13. This is at 1. I know the ellipse looks something like this. I don't know. It could be way higher. It could be closer in here, but the ellipse wraps around there. So when they give us the foci, we talked about things that we might want to know. We definitely want to know A. We definitely want to know B. Maybe we'll work with C, but we don't have to know it. We need to know H. We need to know K. In other words, we need to know the center. And we need to know direction. Is it tall and skinny? Is it short and wide? And they give us the foci, so they actually give us C. From 1 to 13 is 12, so C is 6, which means up at 7 here, they just gave us HK. The midpoint of the foci is the center. So the midpoint of the foci is the center, and the center is at -1, 7. So H is -1, K is 7, and we know that it's tall. So that actually tells us a fair amount of what's going on here. I've got x plus 1, x minus -1 squared on, plus y minus 7 squared equals 1. I've got that, and I know that A goes underneath the y's. It's tall. But I don't have A and I don't have B. However, I do have the eccentricity. 2/3 equals C on A, therefore 2/3 equals C, 6 on A. So let's see, cross multiply. 2A equals 18. A is 9. And A squared equals B squared plus C squared. I get B squared is 81 minus 36, 45. What is B? And the real answer for how this problem concerns us is who cares? I've got x plus 1 squared on the 45, B squared, and, ooh, wow, holy smokes, 81, A squared. We're up 9, down 9, we're right square root of 45, left square root of 45. And there we have it. Again, really good problems. I just like to have an opportunity to do these well in an environment where we're kind of taking turns working on little things. That might not present itself, so I will keep this for later. But I'm an optimist. I'm holding out that I'm going to see you guys some more, hopefully sooner rather than later. So good luck with that. If it's really driving you nuts, I'm not going to create a video, but if you want to communicate or if you want to ask, did you get the correct answer on 54, you know how to contact me. Good luck and hope to see you soon.